The Usos started off Monday Night Raw, but they got interrupted by the Vision, where Logan Paul says he sold his Pokemon card for $16 million and Memphis is garbage. I mean, he's not wrong. Memphis is a dump. I don't understand how it's a city. Uh, but they replayed last week where Monday night where the Masked Man attacked Austin Theory and stomped him. And Austin Theory says the mask thing is an original, and everyone knows that that was his match to win. He's right about one thing. The mask thing is not original. 1,200 people have been doing it. Adam Pearce comes on and says the Vision should be talking about this in his office. Austin Theory says Adam Pearce screwed him last week and he knows it. Paul Heyman wants Bronson Reed in the chamber. Adam Pearce knows about the calls that Paul Heyman's been making above his head, and he doesn't have a problem putting Bronson in the chamber as long as he qualifies for the chamber. And LA Knight comes out, cuts a promo on the Vision, and it turns into a tag team match with the Usos and LA Knight teamed up. And if this was summer of 2025, this would be the main event. So yeah. But just before the match even started, we saw all members of the Vision get beat up by the baby faces. Threw Logan Paul out there. Bronson Reed got punched, punched, and then the match really started. LA Knight got taken out with the clothesline chop block type thing. Then Bronson Reed did a big splash to go into commercial break. After he came back from commercial break, LA Knight gets planted. Then LA Knight and Jey Uso and Logan Paul get involved. Clothesline, punch, big butt to the face, spear. Austin Theory gets hit with a BFD. LA Knight gets taken out by Bronson Reed into the barricade. Logan Paul hits a zigzag. Then he gets hit with a super kick, double super kick, 1D. And then to break up the pin, Bronson Reed hit a big elbow drop. But big boy Bronson Reed goes flying on both Usos. Jimmy gets laid out with a punch. Tsunami for the 1-2-3, and the Vision wins. But as Logan Paul is cutting a promo with the headset on, he gets stomped out of nowhere, and the Masked Man leaves the arena. So yeah, more Masked Man activity. Next week it was announced that Raquel Rodriguez will be facing Io Sky and Kairi Sane for a qualifier in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and it will be Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, and an original El Grande Americano, even though this is clearly not the original, because this El Grande Americano has a beard, and El Grande Americano has never had a beard. But then all of a sudden, we see this package. It's a box, probably human size, that says delivered to WWE. Do not open until February 28th, 2026, and that's the Elimination Chamber. So, I have no clue what's actually in this box. Like, there could literally be 5 gallons worth of water in here, and I would be shocked. I actually have no clue what this is. My guess is it's a Triple H in it. About to pop out and say it's a new era. So yeah. But Eli, I believe his name was told by Adam Pearce to send this to SmackDown. So yeah, whatever this is, what do you guys think is inside this? Also, why is there a human being? There's no way this is not a person. There's no way that this is a person. And my question is, this is the Elimination Chamber. When is this box gonna get opened? In the middle? The opening? The end? Like, when is this gonna be opened? I have so many questions. But El Grande Americano wants a match. So yeah, Natty came out, Bayley came out, of course, Asuka came out, and this is a pretty solid triple threat match. We got Natty beating up on Bayley. Bayley hit a beautiful clothesline. Then Natty put Bayley in whatever this move is. Natty sent Asuka across the ring with a German. But then Bayley gets sent to the LED ring post. big elbow drop, then whatever superplex. Then Natty gets put in the chicken wing. I think it's the Oscar lock. Then Natty puts in the sharpshooter, knee to the face. Natty gets hit with the butt. Big belly to belly. Roll up. Big butt to the face by Natty again. The Asuka lock for the quick tap out, and Asuka qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match. So congratulations to Asuka. But Natty got attacked from behind to Maxine, and she got jumped. So yeah. And we had a little face off between Obafemi and Rusev. And if you guys can see right here, that's a Happy Rusev Day shirt. Yep, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. Rusev Day is making his return. Let's go. Anyway, we saw this little interview with Liv Morgan and Michael Cole, but Stephanie McCurry, entered the room and started speaking Spanish. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what she was saying. Dominic was translating for Liv. But all I know is this, whatever she said, hurt her feelings so much that Liv started crying. I have no clue what this was about. But CM Punk came out and says that Adam Pearce thinks he is jeopardizing the Mania match, and he says since he's won this title, he's talked a lot about opportunity and earning things. He says Finn Balor is getting this match because he's earned this beating. Finn Balor came out with his old theme song, so thank God it's back full time with Dom, and then JD. JD's back. He gets on the mic and says he came out here to make one thing crystal clear, and he says to be the best in the world, you need to train with the best European wrestlers. You need to train in the best dojos in Japan, face the best luchadors in Mexico, and beat Roman Reigns your first night on Raw. So you're looking at the best in the world. CM Punk says, you did all those things by yourself, not with the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day has just dragged you down. And CM Punk says he's going to turn his back to them. And you see if he's jeopardizing the match. And Finn Balor was holding both of these guys off. When JD went to go attack him, he got held off by Finn Balor. And even again, got held back by Finn Balor. And they cut a little promo, whatever that. El Grande Americano came out. Penta came out for the number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta gets hit, super kick, big stomp. Then El Grande Americano puts this move in. But then we see this crazy flip. Penta driver for the 1-2. Ooh! Then headbutt by El Grande Americano. Then Bravo stuck his hand way down there to grab the plate, and he was digging for quite some time. Gave it to El Grande Americano, but before he could grab it, he got dragged under the ring by the anonymous general manager, and El Grande Americano. El Grande Americano threw the nice chaos theory to Ryo. Throws Bravo across the announce table. Penta hits a nasty Mexican destroyer. Mexican destroyer on El Grande Americano, and Penta picks up the W. So Penta will be facing Dominic Mysterio. And El Grande Americano and Penta did a little type thing. But then El Grande Americano fought El Grande Americano, punched him in the face, give a back body drop, chaos theory, and tried to remove the mask of El Grande Americano, but thankfully the Los Americanos pulled him away. So thankfully. JD asked Finn Balor why he did that. We had the opportunity to attack him, and Finn Balor said, I want to prove to myself I can beat him by myself. AJ Lee came out. She cut a promo, and she was talking too fast, so I didn't write down anything she said. I literally tried to write down something, but she just talked too fast. But she basically said she wants to face Lyra, Bayley, Nikki Bella, Judgment Day girls. Basically every girl she didn't get to face 10 years ago. And she talked about the last time she had a singles match was a decade ago. And she wants this feud with Becky to be over and done with. That's pretty much what I remember. Oh, and she said she gave Becky Lynch a 10-year head start, and she still failed. So yeah. Anyway, Becky Lynch came out and says this isn't an AJ Lee title run. This is the match where in Chicago is where you gather all the people that are stupid enough to like you, and you send off that you don't deserve. Then AJ tempts, teases Becky, saying, "Get in the ring, Becky, get in the ring, get in the ring." Becky gets in the ring, almost punching her, but then AJ Lee said, hit me, I'll let you take the first swing, hit me, come on, hit me, and she was like, no, and Becky was like, hands behind her back, and Becky was like, nah, I know your games, I'm not gonna hit you, I know your games, you're gonna try to trick me, blah, 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 so, yeah, all that stuff, but then, all of a sudden, AJ Styles got this little video package type thing, and next week in Atlanta, there will be an AJ Styles tribute video package. So it looks like AJ is still around. Jevon Evans came out. Gunther came out in a nasty quarter zip. I mean, he's a career killer for a reason. So, you know what? Actually, hold on. I don't know if this is cool. But I think, hear me out. I think Gunther should have Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles on his Titantron to, signify that he has ended the careers of Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles. I think that would be pretty cool. But Gunther hits a chop, then he hits whatever that was. Then Jevon decides to go flying over the top rope. Gunther puts Dominic in a sleeper hold, then gets hit with a super kick. Jevon and Dominic go after her for a little bit. Jevon hit this crazy spinny type thing. Jevon gets put in the sleeper hold. Powerbomb on to Jevon. If you guys remember, this was the finish of WrestleMania 39. Also, when did this Gunther hate start? Everyone, I feel like, loved Gunther from 2022 to about when Jey Uso tapped him out. Because people were calling Gunther one of the best wrestlers from the day he won the Intercontinental Championship, and then to him after, and then people say Gunther's the worst wrestler that's ever happened to WWE ever since, WrestleMania 41 when Jay tapped him out. Like, seriously, what happened? Why do people all of a sudden hate Gunther? Is it because WWE decided, you know what, Gunther, you only gonna have 3 moves now? Chop, sleeper hold, powerbomb, and clothesline. Like, I think WWE needs to you know what, I think this is the same problem that Jey Uso's having, too. WWE used to have Jey Uso to be a character. He used to be like an actual character, but then they saw that Yeet merch sales were doing good and the crowd loved eating, so they turned Jey Uso into a eating machine, and now they're also turning Gunther into the same guy, saying basically the same as Jay, but not the same as Jay. They say, hey Gunther, you're only going to do 3 moves, that's it. Gunther used to do other moves. Like, remember when Gunther used to hit the dinosaur dropkick? Yeah, remember when he used to do crazier moves? Like, watch Sheamus and Gunther clash at the Castle 2022 Intercontinental Championship match. He used to do way cooler moves, way other stuff. WWE needs to stop doing this with Jay and Gunther. WWE needs to make sure. Actually, they need to give Jay a character. They need to stop. They just need to get the Yeet machine off of him. Like, and you know how you can simply get the Yeet machine off of him? Just have Jay stop eating. Have Jay stop eating, bro. And also have Gunther do what he normally does and does his greatness. Anyway, Jevon almost got hit with a powerbomb, but then because he turned into a Hurricane Rana, though he did get hit with a nasty powerbomb, Big knee. Then as Jevon was going to the top rope, he gets taken out by Gunther. Gunther puts him in a sleeper hold, but then he got hit with a stunner. Then as Jevon went for a little cutter, he get caught in a sleeper hold position, which was pretty cool. Big frog splash by Dom. Dom gets hit with a power lariat. Then Jevon puts Gunther in a sleeper hold. Big boot by Gunther. Then Gunther grabs the ring bell, and all of a sudden Dragon Lee hits Gunther with the ring bell, and he got taken out for the rest of the match. Jevon gets hit with a 619. Then Jevon counters all of Dom's moves with a nasty OG cutter for the 1, a 2, and a 3. And Jevon Evans will be in the Men's Money in the Bank ladder, or Men's Elimination Chamber match. So congratulations to Jevon Evans. And now the official lineup looks like Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and Jevon Evans. And my question is, why is Jevon Evans getting eliminated first? Like, it makes no sense. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.